Hamilton. This is Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
The first competition of the night is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, it's driver against the clock, which means the driver with the fastest time will take home the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Hamilton, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Our first competitor is Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Fernando staging at the line. Let's go green! The time for Fernando Martinez El Toro Loco is 11.233. Taking a look here at the super glue glued to the action replay soon here up on the video board. You'll notice that he had some trouble getting some traction as he went by the pod and kicked it back around to cross the finish line. So far, though, he takes the top spot in JCB Racing as this competition gets underway. Our second competitor here in JCB Racing, Brandon Telechka, Zombie. Brandon stages out the line. Let's go racing! The time for Brandon Telechka in Zombie 11.322. Oddly, it looks like he had a cleaner race than Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco, but his time was a little lengthier. That's going to put him in second place. BKT is the official tire of Monster Jam, a one-stop shop for all of your off-highway tire solutions with amazing quality and value. Check out the wide selection of BKT tires ranging from ATV to agriculture and giant earth mover tires online at bkt-tires.com. And those BKT tires are staging here for one driver in particular. It's Brianna Mahan and Ringling Bailey Circuit. Let's go! The time for Ringling Bailey Circuit, 13.793. Looks like she had trouble gaining a little traction in that second turn, trying to cross that finish line. We'll have to check in with David Mila on these track conditions as soon as we get a chance. A lot of it can come down to the moisture level in that dirt. If it's too wet, they might slide a little bit more. It may be just too sticky. If it's got some loose material on top, it allows you to slide when you kick that back end around as well. So we will have to check that out. At the line, give it up, Hamilton, Weston Anderson, and Gravedigger. Weston Anderson and Gravedigger a 10.991, our fastest time so far in JCB Racing. Little chaotic run, but man, does it work. And it works for Weston there. That's Gravedigger racing, baby. That puts him in the top spot again. Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, followed by El Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez, Brandon Telechka, and Zombie in third place, and rounding out the pack, it is Brianna Mahan and Ringling Bailey Circuit. Halfway through the JCB Racing competition, 4 trucks down, 4 to go. Next up, it's Tony Oaks, JCB Tigatron. The time for JCB Tigatron, a 10.643. New leader, new time to beat Tony Oaks. Tony Oaks has already won a JCB Racing event here in Hamilton. Could he bring home another? This Hamilton dirt has been oh so good to him this weekend. He now takes over the top spots.
You know, Alex, it's been interesting to see exactly what you and David spoke about during trackside, the dirt conditions. It really is getting a bit slick out there. And it looks like on the far side of the track, closest to Ringling Bailey Circuit, that's where all the drivers getting tripped up. So we'll be excited to see how the remaining drivers level out.
Absolutely, Taylor. Great point indeed. We will have to see. And those conditions change race to race as well. Next up, Kylie Kent in Sparkle Smash. The time for Kylie Kent, 11.227. Super glue glued to the action replay. Watch those rear two BKT tires struggling to get grip on that slick surface there. She comes in with an 11.227. That's going to put her in third place behind Weston Anderson and Gravedigger, and of course Tony Oaks in JCB Digatron. 2 Monster Jam trucks left in the JCB Racing competition. Put your fins together, Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Michaela Telechka with a 12.398. Her strategy was steady wins the race, although she comes up just a little bit short. Didn't want to overshoot those corners. A little bit more precise, but cost her time-wise. That's going to put Michaela in sixth place with one Monster Jam truck left to go in JCB Racing, and that one Monster Jam truck is none other than Chucky Pocket Classroom Crusher. And the time for Classroom Crusher is 11.094. Super glue glued to the action replay. He tries to jump over that line and get there quicker, but it's not going to do it. And that means your winner for JCB Racing is Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. By a little over than 0.3 of a second. The little details matter here in JCB Racing. And tonight again in Hamilton, Tony has mastered those details. Let's go down to the pond and David Mila.
Let's catch up with the winner, Tony Oaks, the fastest man on the track, representing Team JCB Digatron. TJ Tiffany was fired up watching you whip around that track, man. Again, back to back to back. This is 3 wins now, Tony.
That one kind of surprised me because I really went deep on that first turn. The dirt kind of surprised me. Our great JCB Dirt Squad, they've watered the heck out of this track to really make sure it keeps the dust down, and it really has changed the track conditions from earlier today to now. It's a lot more slippery, so we're going to have to see how those changes affect the two-wheel skills competition coming up.
That's exactly what we're going to talk about. So these Monster Jam fans are in for a treat. Two-wheel skills coming up. You're excellent when it comes to being on those 2 BKT tires. Are you going to go with your old reliable moves or maybe try something a little different here?
Hey, the only thing I can tell you is you're about to see trucks on the rear wheels, front wheels, side wheels, upside down wheels. Hamilton, hold on to your butts because it's about to get hot.
Let's get crazy, Hamilton. Make some noise for your winner, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron.
Brianna Mahan popping it up on those front two BKT tires. Walking it forward, walking it backward. And down the pod she goes. One attempt remaining.
Monster Jam fans! Make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Scan the QR code, Hamilton. It's right there on the video board. You got about 10 seconds remaining. Remember, this is where you fans get to tell us how to score our champions. Yes! Greg Duffy saying 10, 10. And look down there on the track, it's little Bailey Circuit. Everybody say, hey, Bailey.
Taylor, it's not fair. They have 3 team members. Everybody else has 2. What are you going to do? Let's check out those scores. The score for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit is a 6.858. That'll put her atop the leaderboard as we get going in the 2-wheel skills challenge. Up next, give it up for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. One attempt remaining, Michaela. I think that shark's gonna need a nose job by the end of the weekend. Do we have any plastic surgeons in the house? Perfect balance with that stoppie. Take a picture, Hamilton. That's going to be one to remember.
Put those fins together and get loud for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Remember, the city code is HAM. And hey, once you make it to judgeszone.com, no need to keep scanning that QR code. Just keep on scoring.
Yeah, those scores are locked, Taylor. The score for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon is a 7.540, and that's going to put Michaela in the top spot here in the 2-wheel skills challenge. We're going to need you to put those zombie arms out and start dancing along. It's Brandon Telechka, Zombie. That there is a Brandon Telechka specialty right there, slapping those rear BKT tires down time after time after time. Another attempt upcoming.
Hamilton, do me a favor, stick one arm out, stick the other arm out. Now move him up and down and make some noise for Brandon Teluchka Zombie. And if it's your first time here at Monster Jam, congratulations, you just learned how to throw those zombie arms up. Now let's go ahead and lock in our scores. You gotta go to judgeszone.com.
Moonwalking across that pond like Michael Jackson into a combination. You gotta love that. The score for Brandon Teluchka. Oh yeah, he wants to hear it. The score for Zombie is an 8.884. New leader, new score to beat. Celebrating 25 years of that crazy bull. Horns in the air for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. That's Fernando's first attempt. Looks like he tried to get something going there, rocking back and forth between the front and rear BKT tires.
Monster Jam fans, put your horns up and get loud for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. We just got a combo sky wheelie from Fernando Martinez. I don't think I've ever seen him hit something like that, a combination out of a sky wheelie. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, horns in the hair like he don't care, that's for sure. Let's check out the score for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. That score is 6.226. That'll put him in fourth place. Halfway through the two-wheel skills challenge, let's take a look back at our leaderboard. Currently in first place is Brandon Teluchka in Zombie, scoring that 8.884, followed up by Michaela Teluchka. And Megalodon there with a 7.540. In third place, Brianna Mahan. Ringling Bailey Circuit with a 6.858. And finally, winding out the field so far is El Toro Loco, driven by Fernando Martinez, a 6.226. 4 Monster Jam trucks down, 4 to go.
Monster Jam fans, I'm actually back here in the pit area with AJ Roseborough, and I want to get your thoughts on what went down. Threw down a great two-wheel run. He hit that sky wheelie, almost getting into a combination. A bit difference in the scores. What do you think?
You know, these are 12,000-pound monster trucks, and to be able to jump it and sky wheelie it, drop it down, do bicycles and stuff like that, it's not like it's a 800-pound four-wheeler. Fern's been struggling all weekend with truck conditions and having that thing work properly and shutting off and whatnot, and we're dealing with track conditions and water on the track and all this good stuff, and you know, there's just so much going on. And for him to be able to do that, you know, it's definitely a little frustrating, but he's doing great. And he's going to come out for freestyle and tear this place up. And until then, I'm going to go out on my dirt bike, and we're going to show him what El Toro's all about.
That's exactly right, AJ. He's got best upright trick and the best trick coming up right after two-wheel as well. So back to you, Monster Jam fans.
Up next, as we continue on to the two-wheel skills challenge, it's Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. That's Kylie's first attempt. Let's see if Kylie goes back to that stack and tries it again. It looks like she's going to. Oh, there you go.
Let's hear it for Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Yeah, Cam says, come on, make some noise. You got to score now at judgeszone.com, Monster Jam. I always love the Sparkle Smash fans. They make it a point to let us know they're here. So on the count of three, Sparkle Smash fans, let me hear you. 1, 2, 3.
We got a lot of support in the house. Let's see if that support translates to scores. The score for Kylie Kent is 5.256, and that'll put her in 5th place. Up next, make some noise, Tony Oaks, JCB Tigatron. Still going. Tony Oaks, ladies and gentlemen. Moonwalks, then nose wheelies it back across. One more attempt. Can he top it? We know he can dig it. Throws it into a stoppie on the top of the pod. Keeps walking it down the pod. Now he's making steps.
What do you think, Hamilton? Can you dig it? Can you spin it, fidget? I gotta figure out how to make that rhyme. Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Tony Oaks, JCB Tigatron. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
I like your rhymes, Taylor. I think you can nail that. Spit some lyrics. Those scores are locked. for JCB Digatron. The score for Tony Oaks is a 9.212. New leader, new score to beat.
You can tell that Tony Oaks was a little surprised by that high score, surprisingly. But you know, when these Monster Jam drivers get into those trucks, they're really just tunnel vision, focused on that end goal. So Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron is sitting on top now, but we still have 2 more competitors.
2 competitors left. Let's bring one out. Chucky Pawkin, Classroom Crusher. Pops it up into a nose wheelie, walks it forward, walks it back. He ain't done. Little slap wheelie action back on those front 2 PKT tires. Yes, folks, this is 1 attempt. Credible combination here. And still going. One attempt remaining. That score to beat again from JCB Digatron, a 9.212. Let's see what he could do next.
Monster Jam fans, class is over. Make some noise for Chucky Pawkin, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Remember, you only got 20 seconds from the moment those ribbon boards turn red.
Taylor, we got to see if those combinations get him a little extra credit.
Definitely. You know, I love seeing the other drivers cheer on the freshman. There he is. Monster Jam fans, let him hear you one more time.
Banging on the hood, the driver of the bus. The score for Chucky Pawkin, Classroom Crusher, is an 8.787. That puts him in 3rd place. Still top 3, though. Our final competitor here in the 2-wheel skills challenge, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. The truck is off. In most cities, that'll get you a parking ticket, not here at Monster Jam. It's a thing of beauty. You get rewarded. Weston Anderson. Man, oh man. Still one attempt remaining. Score to beat 9.212. He did it again, and that wheel is out the window. He's waving to you, Hamilton.
I think he's taunting you fans, Monster Jam.
You know, earlier he was taunting Fernando Martinez. Fernando taunted him back.
Let him hear you, Monster Jam fans. That was Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. It's time to score at judgeszone.com. Go ahead and lock it in. Turn those screams into scores.
You can tell he wants it. He went for it. No wheel, no hood, no problem, Weston Anderson. The scores are locked, and the score for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger is a 9.338. Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, your two-wheel skills challenge winner.
Let's talk to these boys. Weston Anderson, Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Weston, you threw down. You were the final competitor. You knew what needed to happen, and you got it done.
Man, that is such a high-pressure spot to be in. Being the last guy to come out, especially after everybody else, like the likes of Tony Oaks. Everybody, man, Chuck, everybody threw down out here. It was so amazing that we could get this win right now. I knew I had to come out here on this dirt, pull every single trick I had out of my sleeve. We did just that, baby. The fans loved it, I loved it, and we're just getting started.
Now it's time for Noah Bakken to take over. We got the upright trick. We got the best trick competition. What can we tell this crowd here in Canada about Noah Bakken?
Man, all I could say, if you don't know Noah Bakken, you're about to. Whenever every single one of these dirt bikes hits the track, along with the monster trucks, we need you guys to get your outside voices on. There's no inside voices at Monster Jam. We feed off of y'all's energy. So come on, let's blow the roof off this Coliseum. Let me hear ya.
Keep it going for Team Gravedigger. Okay, here we go, Hamilton. Let's make some noise for the FMX boys. Yeah, those are the Monster Jam fans we love. It is now time for the FMX portion of Freestyle Mania. We have the best upright trick on its way. What that means is upright only. We'll save the backflips for later on. We need your help on judgeszone.com. 20 seconds at the end of each jump. So let's go, let's get loud, let's get crazy, Hamilton. Are you ready for the FMX best upright trick?
First up, it's AJ Roseboro El Toro Loco. AJ made his Monster Jam debut back in 2025, and he certainly looks like a veteran.
Monster Jam fans, put those horns up and make some noise for AJ Roseboro El Toro Loco. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Keep in mind, Monster Jam fans, with our FMX riders, that clock ticks as soon as their trick is complete.
Yeah, wicked whip to get things started from AJ Roseboro. Those scores are locked. Let's take a look. The score for El Toro Loco is a 7.818, respectable score, getting us going here in the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition. Up next, Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Chandler Hyder representing Team Zombie on that Kawasaki 450. Let's see it. Oh.
Look alive, Monster Jam fans. That was Chandler Hyder, Zombie. I like that. He stuck his zombie arms up in the air.
He did. He's embraced the character. That's part of it.
It kind of matched the zombie truck because the zombie arms are up in the air.
Yeah,
Pretty
there's
nice.
zombie arms on the bike as well, so definitely doing his best zombie impression. Let's see if you put your arms out and scored him, Hamilton. The score for Chandler Hyder and Zombie is 8.443, good up for first place. Up next is Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. We talked to Drew during trackside before today's event. He is our youngest rider. He was born in 2004.
Make some noise, Monster Jam fans. That was Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open for Classroom Crusher at judgeszone.com.
Yeah, he may be our youngest rider, but he certainly does not look like it. Let's see between there and back. Cheering him on. The score for Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher is 8.630. He takes over the top spots. Our next competitor, Greg Duffy, Ringling, Bailey Circus. You hear Greg's going to showman revving up the Kawasaki 450. He is a Guinness Book World Record holder for the double front flip on a dirt bike.
Monster Jam fans, let him hear you, Greg Duffy, Ringling, Bailey Circuit. You haven't heard already, his World Circus today, and Greg Duffy really knows how to perform. Like I said, he's a Guinness World Record holder, so he's no stranger to pushing the limits and putting on a show at the same time.
Yeah, and Ray on the back, course cheering him on as well. Teamwork makes the dream work. Those scores are locked. The score for Greg Duffy, Ringling, Bailey Circuit is 8.455. That'll be a second place spot currently for Greg Duffy. Nice work, sir. Up next, please welcome Cam. Pull it up. Sparkle Smash. Cam inspired by Travis Pastrana, one of the greats behind any set of handlebars or steering wheels. If you're going to look up to someone, look up to him. Let's see what Cam does to honor him. Whoa.
Put those unicorn horns in the air and make some noise. Count to hold it up. Sparkle Smash. Go ahead and score it now, Monster Jam fans. Scoring is open for Sparkle Smash.
Cam has 7 best upright wins on the season. It's for moves like that. That's Grand Let Go. And in remounting that bike, score for Cam Sepulveda is 9.291. New leader news. Score 2 beats. He may just add to that total.
Tiffany JCB Digatron. He was flying right there. That's always the moment that makes my heart drop, Alex.
Yeah,
These riders, they're so good.
Yeah, I can't do that. That's why he's a pro. That's why he's a stunt man and an FMX rider here, one of the best to ever do it. TJ Tiffany. The score is locked. The score for JCB Digatron is 9.050. That will put him in second place. And our final competitor here in the best upright trick competition, Noah Bach and Team Gravedigger. Noah Bakken making his professional debut back in 2023.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. You see his teammate Weston Anderson cheering him on. He's kind of like a proud mom or dad or uncle, brother, I don't know, recording. Nice. I want to see that footage later, Weston. Monster Jam fans, go ahead and lock in those scores.
You know, that trick gets me every time. I'm sorry I had such a reaction, Taylor. I just, I didn't know what to say. You know, and I'm sure it left Hamilton breathless as well. The scores are locked. The score for Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger, is 9.490. Noah Bakken, your winner of the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition.
Weston Anderson running on top of the pod, giving a big high five to Noah Bakken, his teammate. Let's talk to Weston. Man, you had a pretty good point of view over here watching this entire competition. What were your thoughts watching Noah hit the sky?
Man, it was awesome watching Noah, but all of these guys out here, they have been killing it each and every week. We're on round 54, and these guys still somehow amaze me each time they hit this track. They're crazy. They're doing stuff I would never want to do. Noah, you're a wild man, dude. You're wild. Thank you for getting that win, man. It's our birthday weekend this weekend. Noah, you're rocking, dude. We're just getting started, baby. We still got one more competition. Y'all ready to see some more dirt bikes fly? Yeah.
Listen to that crowd. And let's see exactly where that leaves Weston Anderson, Noah Bakken, and Team Gravedigger on the overall event leaderboards with the rest of the competitor. Gravedigger in first spot with 23 points. Second place, we got Team JCB Diggatron with 21. 15 points for third place, Team Classroom Crusher. And rounding out the top four, we got Team Sparkle Smash with 13 points. Okay, Hamilton, do you guys want to see some more action? There are way too many people in the TD Coliseum for that. I said, do you want some more? It is now time for the FMX Best Trick Competition. Anything goes here, front flips, back flips, whatever these guys want to do. JudgesZone.com is still the place to be. 20 seconds on the clock after each jump. So let's give them a taste, Hamilton. Let's blow the roof off of this place. Are you ready for the FMX Best Trick?
Our first competitor in the FMX Best Trick Competition, Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher.
Monster Jam fans, you just got your first backflip of the evening. Make some noise for Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Smooth and steady, and you can tell that rotation was intentional. So it's got to add a little bit of extra points in my mind, but it's not really up to me. It's up to you fans. Go to JudgesZone.com.
It definitely adds a degree of difficulty, that's for sure. I'm looking through my notes here. I don't even know what to call that. I think I might have to make up a name because he just invented it. The score for Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher, is at 8.680. That puts him in first place, of course, to start the competition, but that is a great way to start. Up next, AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco. What will AJ do to beat what Drew did?
Who needs who needs hands when you're doing a backflip? Not AJ Roseboro. Monster Jam fans, make some noise for him. AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco. I think we might have even gotten him throwing up the horns.
Hey, who needs a back when you do a hand flip? You know what I'm saying? That would get you some points too. Score at judgeszone.com. Use that code HAM. The score for AJ Roseville is 8.543. Nice work. Second place for Team El Toro Loco. Up next, Chandler Hyder, Zombie.
Monster Jam fans, put those zombie arms up and make some noise for Chandler Hyder, Zombie. You might have noticed a little bit of a wonky landing there, but he is doing okay. So go ahead and let him hear you one more time, Monster Jam fans, as you lock in those scores.
You know, Chandler is a skydiver, a base jumper, but what he does here in Monster Jam is next level. Let's see the score you gave him. The score for Chandler Hyder, Zombie, is 7.922. And I'll move him into the third spot here in the FMX Best Trick Competition. Up next, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. Scott has dominated the Best Trick competition. So far this season, he has 47 wins across 55 competitions. Do the math, that's somewhere, I don't know, some high percentage. It's good, whatever it is.
Monster Jam fans, do me a favor, pick your jaws up. Now make some noise for Scott Murray, Megalodon. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Alex, I don't know if you heard that crowd reaction. They were kind of singing. It's oh.
I can't sing. Nobody would want me to sing that at all. But you know what? You got the singing voice of our group, that's for sure. Hey, you know what? We got a score. We got a score for Scott Murray. The score for Team Megalodon is 9.303. That's good for first place so far. Our next competitor, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. He started out in motocross as a kid, doing some racing now. He's doing some high flying in the freestyle game.
Monster Jam fans, let them hear you. Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. You know you got to turn your strings into scores on that one. Come on, let them hear you one more time.
Man, that backflip gets me every time. He defies gravity. He's hanging off of those handlebars in mid-air. You got to ride that one through. You can't let go. You got to commit. That's awesome stuff. Cam Sepulveda there. Scores are locked, and the score for Team Sparkle Smash is 9.375. New leader. New score to beat. Next up, Greg Duffy, Team Ringling Bailey Circus. Greg Duffy, no stranger to the game, been riding since 2018. Let's see them put that experience to work.
out for Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Back out on the track, make some noise for him. And then Hamilton, make some scores for him. So this time we got a backflip double heel clicker.
Those scores are locked. A lot of heel clicks. Let's see how high those scores go. The score is 9.042, crosses the 9 threshold, but that's good for third place for Greg Duffy and Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. Up next to take a crack at the best trick competition, TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Digatron. Another one who started in Supercross, then came over to the FMX side.
Put those hands together. Hamilton for TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. We got Tony Oaks in the back. He's number one. I'm number one. We are number one, JCB. What did you think, Hamilton? Go ahead and lock in those scores. I don't think TJ can hear you, Hamilton.
You know, Team JCB Digatron, they were glued to the screen, awaiting the results of TJ's run. The score for TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron is 8.317. That'll drop him down to 6th place. And our final rider in the FMX Best Trick competition. You've seen him win one tonight. Noah Bach and Team Gravedigger.
Keep it going for Noah Bach and Gravedigger. Scoring is open once again. You know where to go and you know what to do. Weston, what'd you think? 10s. He's saying 10s, but it's not up to you, Weston. Sorry. It's up to the fans here in Hamilton.
If Weston adds a heel clicker, does that add to the score? I'm asking for a friend.
I know.
The score for Noah Bach and Team Gravedigger is at 8.856. That's going to put him in 4th place. And that means the winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash.
Another win for Team Sparkle Smash in the books. We'll go down and talk to both of our winners here in just a moment, but that's going to do it for our FMX competitions this evening. So before we send these guys out of here, I think I'd like to see a little bit more. What about you, Hamilton? You want some more? No, no, no. Hamilton, it's Saturday night. I said, do you want more? Then that's the energy we need to bring, because all 8 of these riders are getting ready to attempt something you can only see right here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. So they're gonna line up and then they're gonna soar back to back in train formation. Get your cameras ready. Get your flashlights ready. Whatever you got, we're gonna hype these guys up in 3, 2, 1. These riders were hand-selected from the best of the best in the industry. You've seen them compete across the globe in Qatar, Canada, wherever. You've seen them on your big screen in your favorite Marvel movie, but they're gonna jump one more time for you. So this time I want you to get so loud Hamilton, that we can't even hear the bikes. Here we go. In 1, 2, 3. Make some noise one more time for the superstars of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
Let's catch up with the superstars. Your winners here in the FMX Best Upright Trick and the FMX Best Trick competition. Let's make some noise, Hamilton, for Team Gravedigger Noah Bakken. And let's give it up for Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. Here we go, Noah, let's catch up with you. You were amazing, man. This Hamilton crowd was loving every bit of it. You have been on top of this pod now back to back. How are you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling amazing. I tell you what, I only do that trick on special occasions because it really hurts my legs. I should start doing some yoga or something, but I'll do it for a packed stadium and my best buddy Wes's birthday. How about that, Hamilton? You guys have been amazing. Thank you all for coming out.
How about that, Hamilton? That's exactly right. Let's catch up with Cam Sepulveda, getting it done, the KOD backflip, 8 points for Team Sparkle Smash. It's an incredible trick, man. How do you continually pull it off and make it look so easy?
I just try to throw it as big as I possibly can every single time I'm on my bike. And this is the second time that Noah and I are both on the pod together this whole year and this weekend, so that's pretty sick.
That's exactly right. You see the camaraderie, the teamwork all the way throughout. Now, you're not alone in this endeavor, Cam. You got Kylie Kent getting ready to smash up this track in that Monster Jam truck. Let's get this crowd excited. What can they expect from Freestyle?
Oh yeah, Hamilton, let's get loud because these trucks are about to completely destroy this track. If you're ready for some freestyle monster trucks, let me hear you scream.
Keep it going! Sparkle Smash, Gravedigger!
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Kylie Kent Sparkle Smash. First competitor of the night to take to the dirt in Monster Jam Freestyle. Leaving her mark all over the track, that confetti, we love to see it. Now, it's time for you fans to score. You got a few seconds left at judgeszone.com.
That's the way you start a party. Confetti flying everywhere, a unicorn flying everywhere. You know, only at Monster Jam, as we say. Let's give it up for Kylie Kent there with a 6.878. Kicking things off here, a Monster Jam Freestyle. Up next, put out those zombie arms. Brandon Telechka, Zombie.
Hamilton, let me see those zombie arms for Brandon Telechka, Zombie. You know what time it is. It's time to score at judgeszone.com. Go ahead and lock it in. If you haven't joined in the scoring by now, Hamilton, what you doing? This is what makes Monster Jam special. You fans telling us who deserves to win at the end of the day. So go ahead and lock in your score.
Yeah, Brandon Telechka gave us the Night of the Living Undead here in Hamilton. He wants to see those zombie arms. Show him the love. The score for Brandon Telechka and Zombie is 7.343. He now moves into first place here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Up next, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Tony Oaks, an Arena Freestyle of the Year winner.
Let's go, Monster Jam fans. Put those hands together for Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Scoring is open once again at no other place than judgeszone.com. You know what time it is.
Tony Oaks with that controlled chaos out there. He wants you to score. Couple seconds here now. Those scores are locked. The score for Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron is 8.379, new leader, new score 2 beats. Monster Jam fans, you know we've been talking about it. One of our drivers here is trying to punch their ticket to Monster Jam World Finals 25, Salt Lake City, Utah, coming up July 4th weekend. There'll be fireworks in the air and fireworks on the track. The best 28 Monster Jam truck drivers you'll find anywhere in the world. One spot over 3 incredible days, brought to you by the Utah Sports Commission. If you want more info and say, hey, you want to go like us, make sure you go to monsterjam.com.
All right, Monster Jam fans, let's see if you can guess the next Monster Jam truck that's about to come up. Take a look at that video board. We're gonna play Name That Monster Jam Truck, and I want you to shout out the name of the truck if you think you know it. I hear some mutterings. All right, I hope you've had enough time. On the count of 3, we're gonna bring out our next Monster Jam competitor. 1, 2, 3, who is it? That's right, please welcome Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuits.
What's going on here? She's backing up, taking aim at one particular ramp. Is it for the people?
Hamilton! That was Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuits. Y'all know what time it is. You gotta turn your screams into scores.
She is the Princess of Carnage. Those scores are locked. Hamilton, let's see what you gave. Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. The score is 9.355. New leader, new score 2 beats.
If you're at home watching on the stream, you weren't able to feel the electricity pulsing through the TD Coliseum just now, but hopefully you were up on your feet cheering on Brianna Mahan of Ringling Bailey Circuit. Very, very smooth landing on that Morgan & Morgan backflip. It's good to see it. We're only halfway through our competitors. We still got 4 more to go.
Up next, put those fins in the air. Michaela Telechka, Megalodon.
for Michaela Teleshka, Megalodon. It's time to score yet again. Y'all know what to do by now, and you know where to go, so all you really need to know is that you only have a few seconds left to lock it in.
Hey, Taylor, it sounds like those scores are locked, so wasting no time, let's check them out. The score for Michaela Teleshka and Megalodon is 6.955. That's going to put her in fourth place here at Monster Jam Freestyle. Next up, Chucky Pocket, Classroom Crusher.
Monster Jam fans, give him a round of applause. That was Chucky Pocket, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
Chucky Pocket, a second-generation driver. His dad, Charlie, a 30-year veteran in Monster Jam. You know, if you're going to learn from one of the best. Certainly shows there. Those scores are locked, and the score for Chucky Pocket in Classroom Crusher is 8.257. That'll put him in third place. Monster Jam fans, it is now time to check in on our St. Jude leaderboard. Again, we've been having a little competition here on track to crown a St. Jude Ambassador of the. And thanks to your donations, Team Gravedigger has won tonight's title. Thank you again for your donations and helping everyone over at St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital.
Red light means freeze. There you go. We got Brianna Mahan and Bailey Circuit down there on the track. We're watching you, tech official. Go! Give yourselves a round of applause, Monster Jam fans. You guys know how to follow directions. But in a stunning return to the track, everybody put those horns up in the air. I don't see enough horns yet. I don't see enough horns yet. Put them up. And on the count of 3, say El Toro Loco. 1, 2, 3.
Monster Jam fans, it looks like El Toro Loco is refiring. All right, let's go.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open for the Crazy Bull. Team Toro has been on quite the journey the past few days, but Fern, you pulled it off, a successful freestyle. It's time to see what these scores are talking about.
The score for Fernando Martinez El Toro Loco is 8.389. That moves him into second place. Very nice work. And our final truck of the evening, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Hamilton, make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. See his teammate Noah Bucket is fired up to the moon. Yes, that's right, Monster Jam fans. What did you think? It's all been leading up to this. Go ahead and lock in those final scores.
The scores are locked. And the score for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger is at 8.949. That puts him in second place. And that means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle is Ringling Bailey Circuit. Brianna Mahan bringing it home here in Monster Jam Freestyle tonight, hitting that Morgan and Morgan backflip, adding 8 points to her total. But is that enough? Your JCB BKT overall event winner tonight is Team Gravedigger. Another epic night for Team Gravedigger. They are also the St. Jude ambassadors of the night, thanks to you Monster Jam fans. The winning keeps on coming here in Hamilton. He loves the TD Coliseum. And now David Mila on the track to hand out some hardware. Let's go down to him.
Let's talk to the winners. For the fourth time this weekend in Canada, your BKT overall event champions, Team Gravedigger, Noah Bach and Weston Anderson. Noah, you're getting it done on your end, holding up your end of the deal. 8 points for Team Gravedigger. Brother, you were on a roll.
Man, I'm almost speechless. This weekend's been too good to be true. This is my first time out of the States. I'm loving every second of it, Hamilton. Weston, you are a crazy dude in a monster truck, man. You leave me speechless every time. This has been the best weekend ever. Come on, let us hear you, Hamilton.
Listen to this crowd, Weston. They were loving Team Gravedigger from the very beginning. On your birthday weekend, we have now gone 4 for 4. Maybe a perfect sweep tomorrow. I'm gonna give you this microphone and you talk to the people.
Man, this is amazing. Team Gravedigger right here, back on top of the pod, 4 for 4, baby. You know, I've been out here 4 times in Hamilton, 4 years in a row, and we've gotten a bunch of wins. I've won a series championship here. I've had 4 birthdays here, man. Canada is awesome. We love you guys. I want to hear y'all blow the roof off this place one more time. Y'all are crazy.
Let's catch up with our freestyle winner. We got Team Ringling Bailey Circuit, Brianna Mahan over here, joined by Greg Duffy and Bailey Circuit herself. Brianna from hair flips to back flips, unbelievable freestyle run, and a great landing as well. What's going through your mind when you walk away?
Yeah, you know, we came out here tonight hoping for better finishes. We've had a tough event tonight, but you know what? We came out for some redemption in freestyle. That is my favorite competition. They don't call me the Princess of Carnage for nothing, so I wanted to lay it all down for you guys here in Hamilton. We did just that. We came out on top. Did y'all have fun at Monster Jam?
Keep it going, Canada, for your freestyle winner, Brianna Mahan, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit.
Taylor, man, it has been an incredible day here in Hamilton. This town knows how to party, and these drivers and riders know how to throw down here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. And now Weston Anderson, of course, even closer to getting a series championship and punching that ticket to World Finals 25.
Oh, for sure. You know, we've said it a few times this weekend, but in case you missed it, Weston Anderson has been crowned here as a series champion. So this year's a little different for him, right? But he knows that we're inching towards the end, so every weekend has got to count, and I think it's doing just that.
Yeah, again, I keep saying it, there's something in the water here in Hamilton, and boy, these drivers love it, whatever it is, and that party's coming back here tomorrow to the TD Coliseum. Make sure you join us wherever you watch us, whether it's on YouTube or right here in Hammertown. We can't wait to see you. For our pit reporter, David Mila, and my co-host, Taylor Olivia, my name is Alex Miniak, and that was Monster Jam
Freestyle Mania.